Hey. Hey. What's going on? Sitting there having a random thoughts. Yeah. You men that be out here on that pimp shit. Talking about you pimping and you got a whole lot of women and y'all just out here spreading sperm everywhere, making babies and not taking care of none of them. I'm stuck. Like you wasn't gonna take care of them, so why you out here making all these babies and ain't taking care of them? All you men that be abandoning them babies when they come. Yeah, y'all. I got a message for y'all. Yeah, nobody want to talk about that part. I got a message. Yeah, y'all ever wonder? You ever wonder how come so many men be living under these bridges, be dying alone, be old and miserable in the latter days of their lives? Huh? Y'all ever wonder that? Wonder why? You see so many men going through infliction and misery in the latter days of their lives by themselves. Yeah, men, you were pimping back in the days. You was all that. You had all kind of women all over the place. MOB, money over bitches. Hoes ain't shit but tricks. All that good stuff, right? And y'all dumb. Y'all dumb. But then you get old. You make all these babies, and now you get old, and you're looking for somebody to give you a helping hand. You're looking for somebody to bring you a glass of water. You're looking for somebody to give a damn. But what about them babies that you abandoned a long time ago? That raised themselves, that they had to be under that house with that woman that had to raise them. And some of these women ain't fit to be raising these kids. Some of these women be beating the hell out of these kids behind closed doors. Cussing them out like they was a nigga on the street behind closed doors. Competing with their daughters and all kind of stuff behind closed doors. Abuse, verbal, physical, and emotional behind the closed doors, man. And yeah, and you wonder why you're going what you're going through at the latter days of your life. I need y'all to remember them babies that you abandoned a long time ago. Yeah. I need y'all to remember that. Remember that, men, when y'all be on that player shit, that pimp shit, that MOB shit. Baby, the most precious thing you will ever have in your life, the gift, is the same species, the same gender of the same one that birthed you out. Why wouldn't the helpmeet, the one man, your one man, be even greater? Man, y'all messed up in the head. Wake up. Pay attention, young men. Watch these old men, especially the ones that die alone, especially the ones that end up in the latter days by themselves and miserable. I promise you, ask them. If you ask them their story, it's some kids, a trail of kids along the way that were forgotten about and wasn't given a damn about. I promise you that. Y'all ain't happy with how y'all be abandoning these kids and men. Yeah, God ain't happy with that at all. Not one bit. That's why y'all suffer the way y'all suffer. Yeah, you men. You know what I'm talking about. You type of men. You flimsy men. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all types that make babies all over the place and don't take care of none of them. How the hell you got a baby over here? Come on, man. Come on. How you got little Johnny over here, little Tyrone, little Niecy and little Keisha over here all over the place? And you don't give a damn if they eating anything at the moment. You don't give a damn if they need a shirt, they need some clothes. You don't give a damn. You don't know if they don't eat that night. You don't even know if they got a roof over their head, they're living on the street somewhere. You don't know if where their mama got them at. If she even got a roof over her head for these babies. But you know you made that child. You know you made that baby. And you just gonna stand on the sidelines and continue your life as if you did not. And them child over there needs some shoes. A child over there needs some shirts, needs some pants, needs some food, needs some love, needs some attention. All these things. But y'all out here partying up, hanging out with your partners, hanging out with your boys. But you got little kings and queens and princesses underneath these roofs with these women. And they run around here logging them around from pillar to post, some of them. Struggling. Gotta go get help from sugar daddies. Call it like it is. Gotta go get help from random people. And you right there, able. Like, nigga, what kind of man is you? What's in you that won't let you care enough about a little child that did not ask to be here? That did not ask to be here. They gotta get into this life, be born into this existence, and have to start off suffering because of lack of balance within themselves. Because mama there, and they see mama, they emulate mama, they do what mama do, they argue like mama, they emotional like mama, they cry about everything like mama, they respond to everything like mama. But that's a boy, that's a king. He unbalanced because you're not there, because you abandoned him a long time ago. I don't understand it. Like, how you got a child and you not know, even if they're alive. But you waiting on the phone call. You waiting on the phone call like the rest of everybody else? When these little 13, 14, 15-year-olds get shot up because they don't win in somebody's house. They don't try to rob somebody's car. They don't try to steal something. They don't got murdered. They got killed out here in these streets. They don't got killed by some other little boys. Because you don't know what's going on at that house because you abandoned them a long time ago. What you don't know is that they at home by their goddamn self. yeah, they at home by themselves because she got to go get that bread. She got to go make that money. Life still goes on when them babies get here, when y'all abandon your children. And so now she at work doing all this. She got to rip and run, get all this, but them babies at some point they at their house by themselves. By themselves, man, you men that leave your children, that abandon your children. Yeah, you abandon your children. That's why y'all suffer the way y'all suffer. Yeah, y'all suffer. I seen it my whole life. I seen the way you men suffer. You men that don't do nothing for your children. You men that abandon your kids. Y'all be suffering. Y'all be inflicted. Y'all go through all kind of stuff. I've been watching y'all for my whole life. I never understood it. I never understood why you do it. Especially when y'all go through what y'all go through in the latter days of your life. You ain't gonna get away with it. You think y'all give a damn about that child support? Now he needs you to be in that child. He needs you to protect that child, probably more so than anything else. Be the protector. Protect that child from the wiles and wounds of the world. Protect that child from the sharks, from the lions, the tigers, and the bears, and the parasites out here. Your child, your boy and your daughter. Yeah. There's a lot of things in this life that y'all put in us that we may not figure out and get and may not do. But there's one thing that we have full obligation of, and there's no choice in whether or not you do it or not. And that's when them babies are produced. When them babies are made, when you lie down with that woman, y'all had sex for whatever the reason you did it. Whether it was a fling, whether y'all was married, whether it was just trying to bust a nut. Y'all did it. You had that child. They didn't ask to be here. Now you got to man up, woman up, handle your business. But y'all get the girl pregnant and disappear. Woo! And look around. Everybody keep trying to figure out what's happening. What's happening? I can tell you the root of all of this within this family dynamic. Y'all can blame it on whatever you want to. You can blame it on systematic racism. The hell out of here. What about the ones that bypassed all that and rose above it? What's your excuse? And it's coming from the same environment. You can blame it on that. You can blame it on the police. You can blame it on the white man. You can blame it on all the people that you want to. But I'm going to tell you what the problem is right now with you black folk. Yeah, y'all. What's going on within this community? Why the gun violence is what it is. Why I kill children are dying at the rate that they die. Why these little girls is getting beat up all of a sudden, get the hell kicked out of them, they dying all of a sudden. Why these little bitty babies and toddlers are dying all of a sudden. Why when we look around and we see so much bull jive, so much crap going on. No respect out here in the world. No boundaries in the world. No boundaries. I'm gonna tell you why it's only one word. You can blame everybody, the teachers, you can blame the government, you can blame Caesar. Yeah, the government, you can blame him too. He always getting blamed for everything. It's one word. Why these kids are experiencing and going through what they're going through. One word. Daddy. Daddy. So this daddy be daddy, like he's supposed to be daddy, then y'all will see a change. But until then, I'm gonna tell y'all what's gonna happen. It's one thing to go out here and shoot up a whole bunch of black people, right? Because truth be told, black people been shooting up black people in certain demographics in certain areas forever. Yeah, that ghetto shit, that ratchetness, you know what I'm talking about. Them people, that mindset, been going on. But the thing is now, that mindset has been loosed into general population. Come on. Daddy, where you at, Daddy? Where you at, man? Where you at? These babies need you, man. These babies need you. Accountability, man. I keep trying to tell y'all, pay attention. Pay attention to these old men. You men. Pay attention to these old men in their latter days. Some of these old men. You can see the ones that loved on their children when they were younger because they still getting that love. But the ones that abandoned their kids and was not there at all, bye-bye. Them jokers going through. Yeah. You ain't got to answer. You may not answer to them kids. You may not even answer that woman. You may not even answer society. But you're going to answer to God. You're going to answer to his principles. You're going to answer to his statutes. You're going to answer to his commandments. And you're going to answer to his law. Man. God. Man. Woman. Children. Divine order. And to that man, daddy, until you get in position, until you put down your selfish ways. You selfish. We like to call women selfish, but baby, men, y'all selfish. Y'all selfish on a whole nother level. Yeah, women selfish because they want what they want when they want a lot of the time. But y'all selfish because you just abandon a whole human being and just leave them to fend for themselves. Whoa! What kind of man is you? You're going to leave an innocent child, a brand new baby, to fend for themselves in this world? You know what type of nigga you are. And you gonna let a nigga like you come and seduce your baby girl? Talk your baby son, your baby boy into the criminal life. Right. Into the gang life. Into the dope game. Listening to the young boys that out here that ain't got nobody raising them. Yeah, because you're not there. You're not there to tell them about people like you. To tell them about flimsy men, to tell your daughter about men like you. Flimsy men like you. Yeah, baby, you don't want to get a man like me, baby. There's men out there that handle their business, but baby, I'm a flimsy man. You're not there to tell her about men like you. Men that make babies and don't take care of them. So now she gonna grow up thinking that men don't take care of their babies. Because her example was you. Don't play with this thing. Y'all out here worried about everything going on in Hollywood, what's going on that damn TV. Y'all out here worried about everything going on in the internet. Y'all worried about what's going on with every celebrity in the world. But y'all ain't talking about them damn babies that y'all abandoning. You ain't talking about these kids out here growing up by their damn self. Winging it by their damn self, doing whatever because you ain't there. Because you wasn't that man to set them boundaries. Because you wasn't there to set that discipline. Because you just wasn't there. Yeah, you man. Yeah, that's the issue. The issue is daddy. It's the parents, baby, but there's a greater responsibility and a greater obligation. There's a greater ass whooping for that man. For that man. Y'all must have forgot, men. Y'all must have forgot about that conversation that Adam, Eve, and the devil had in the garden. Yeah, y'all forgot. Everybody got dealt with. Devil got dealt with first. Then that woman got dealt with second. Then he dealt with that man. He say the best for last. That man. He dug in him and he held him responsible for everybody. Yeah, man. Yeah. Where y'all at? Where you at, man? You flimsy men. Where y'all at? Yeah, y'all babies out here dying because of y'all. Y'all babies out here getting blown away because of y'all. Other people's good kids is being raised, and innocent men and women and children and babies are getting blown away because you men, you daddies that make babies that disappear and abandon them. It's y'all kids out here acting damn fool because they mad, they angry. They mad at your ass. And they mad at their mama because their mama take out her ego and her emotions, how she feel about him, on y'all ass. On the babies, on them. So they go out and they take it out on other kids. Yeah, man. Yeah. This ain't no game. This thing real. Yeah. Daddy. Yeah, y'all gonna answer. Y'all gonna answer for abandoning them babies. You better, cause I know y'all never read the word. If you read that word of God, the one that y'all be running from, cause it's gonna make y'all niggas be accountable. That thing you be running from, if you read it, all he talk about is them kids. All he talk about is them babies. They got a whole special place in his heart. A whole different special place in his mind, in his being, in God. He loved them babies. He loved them. Yeah. And you don't think you ain't gonna, he don't bless you with having a child? He don't bless you? He said, the Bible says that a child is a gift. It says that a child is a gift. He gave you a gift and you left it all by itself to raise itself, to learn the ways of this world on its own, to let the TV teach it, to let the internet teach it, teach them how to live. Right. That's why all them look alike. Everybody dressed the same. Because they all looking at the niggas on TV. Everybody trying to be like what they see on TV because that's what's raising them. Man, you gonna go held accountable, man. You gonna have to answer for them babies, man. You daddy that abandoned them. Yeah. Everything that's going on in that roof behind closed doors. Everything that's going on behind that door to them children. That's with them women that's bitter, mad, and upset about life, about having to do this situation, about the bad choices that they made with men. Yeah, about that choice she made with you. Right? She mad because she chose you for the reason she chose you, and you turned out not to be what she thought she could turn you into. That vanity. That's what's in their way. Vanity. The truth. Vanity blinds you from the truth. So, while she in the house now, she in the house putting them goddamn hands on them kids. Yeah. I was a whore back in my day. And so, been around single parents, single mothers my whole life. With babies. And been around their kids too. They bring the kids around to me and every man they fuck with. So, not all of them. Because there were some women I dealt with that they wasn't having. They wasn't bringing them kids around me. And I knew what type of women the women was a different type of quality. But I've been around other women that just brought their kids around. They bring around their kids around every man. And psychologically, what you think that's doing to that little girl watching mama bring in all these men in and out of the house? Yeah. What do you think that's psychologically doing to that little boy watching mama bring all these different men in and out of the house? And then calling them niggas daddy. And they ain't even daddy. And then daddy ain't even there. What you think that's doing to them psychologically? What do you think it's doing to them when you say your daddy ain't shit, you just like your daddy? What do you think it's doing to them babies? What do you think it's doing to them babies every time you look at them and you see that man and you start cussing that child out like he was some stranger? And you start beating on that child like he was a stranger, like he was your enemy. Yeah, what you think that's doing to that child? And you wonder why they at school fighting, whooping everybody's ass. And then they taking it to the streets and they shooting everybody. Because they angry and they mad at you, mommy, and they mad at you, daddy. And both of y'all gonna answer for what y'all doing to them babies behind closed doors. Yep. Behind closed doors, and you men just, for you niggas that's just abandoning your children. Yeah, y'all in trouble. And then you other flimsy men that be in the house with these women with all these kids and how y'all be treating them babies. Yeah, y'all already suffering. Because you already living with her. You already fresh out of jail. You already got doggone driving her car. Y'all already don't sow some seeds that you still reaping right now. And you ain't even done reaping them. You're going to get in the house and sow some bad seeds into these babies because they're not yours. Tell the truth, shame the devil. That's all I'm saying this morning. Men, because people are like, oh, you're so hard on the women. I'm on y'all too, because the babies is in y'all house. And y'all still have a way to be and conduct yourselves. Though you are holding it down, you still have to be loving to these babies. You still have to keep your emotions out of it. But you men, yeah, that's a whole nother affliction. Yeah, there's a whole nother suffering for y'all. Yeah. There's a whole nother hurt. There's a whole nother disappointment on the horizon for you. Suffering shall be your lot. Suffering affliction shall be your reward for you abandoning them babies. Remember that.